thanks, we give you praise. We thank you for putting us to bed. We thank you for each and every one of us, especially those who are lucky to see the morning rising sun. Father, we thank you for everything. We thank you for the most important thing, the breath to breathe unto each and every one of us this morning, Lord. Father, I stretch my hands to thee, Lord, I help, I know but you. And if thou should draw yourself from me this hour, Lord, where thou shall I go? Father, this morning, Lord, I bring the country before you, Grenada, Carrico, Pitimatnik. Father, remember the four corner of that country. Remember the entire of the country, Lord. Father, please, Jesus, we're begging you, Lord, to keep that country safe and clean this morning, blessed Lord. What could I tell you what you don't know? Remember the school children this morning, they are home, Lord. But guide them and protect them. Keep them in the act of safety. Don't allow Satan to match your healing, that to bruise the toe. Father, please. Some are very stubborn-hearted. But, oh God, we cannot turn our back on them this hour, blessed Lord. Not forgetting the teachers, not forgetting the principal, not forgetting the security, all those workers this morning, Lord, here and everywhere. Reach out and touch them this morning, blessed Lord, if thou be so pleased. Father God, the Prime Minister, I bring before you. Father, what could I tell you? What could I say? You know everything about him this hour, blessed Lord. I bring all the ministers before you this hour, Lord. Remember the opposition party I bring before you. You know that man servant that by name and by number. Reach out and touch him. I bring all the ministers before you this hour, Lord. Father, what could I tell you, Lord? You know everything about your children. We are your sheep in the pasture. You know each and every one of us by our different voices. You say, rock of ages, clear for us, and let we hide ourselves in thee, and let our water run the blood by the wound inside his flow. This our Lord. Father, this morning, Lord, remember your country, this our Lord. Father, the country this morning, blessed Lord, have mercy on it. Lend us the broom of salvation to sweep it and sweep it clean this hour, blessed Lord. Try you cut in Jesus and give us a peep down. Prop us on any bend inside this hour, Lord. The entire force I bring before you. Pass by our police station this hour. The SSU I bring before you. Remember each and every one of them. The boat on the ocean this hour, Lord. Each and every boat this morning, blessed Lord. Father, the plane in the air I bring before you. Remember the fishermen this morning, Lord. Father God, help them to have a catch this hour, blessed Lord. Father, remember all the buses, the driver, the conductor, the passenger. Remember each and every one, every church, every chapel, every minister on the gospel. Pass by them this hour, blessed Lord. Father, help them to pray and pray the life away for that country this hour, blessed Lord. My God, you knows every sorrows. You know every sorrow this hour, blessed Lord. Remember all those that lost the loved one. My God and my King this morning, blessed Lord. Remember the one this morning, blessed Lord. What call for pray for his sister. I bring that sister before you this hour, blessed Lord. And I lift her up to you this hour. For I pass on the bed of affliction. Pass by the bed that she lying upon. Remember the four corner in that bed this hour, Lord. Father, she has ears, Lord, but she cannot hear. Father, she have mouth, but she cannot speak. She have eyes, but she cannot see. Father, the brain, but she cannot think. Father, I know you can resurrect each and every part in she body. I know you can do she body every good. Please, Jesus, all those who help in our Lord, keep them in the act of safety. Keep them on praying ground this hour, blessed Lord. Father, she whole family I bring before you, my God and my King. Pass by Carnival and Miss Matterson this hour, Lord. Pass by Miss Jacob this hour, not she alone this hour, Lord. Remember each and every one. Pass by Amity this morning. Father, I know each and every one by the name and the number. Mr. Andrew, I bring before you this morning. Remember that son, if thou be so pleased. Father, guide him and protect him. Thanking you for life and for health and for strength. Thanking you for mercy. Thanking you for the place you lend unto him this hour, Lord. Keep it safe night and day. The offspring of the body, I bring them. Wheresoever they locate, all those who are they dwelling with, I bring them before you this hour, Lord. My God, I bring his staff this morning, Lord. each and every one of them this morning. I bring them before you this hour, Lord. Bind them together like one bond elastic that cannot be broken. Father, leave no veins where Satan could enter, Lord. Father, you know in a time like now, Satan rampant. And you're asking your master to certain Satan chain towards each and every one of them and towards the country this hour, Lord. My God and my King, my village and my people. For all those what I cannot mention, Lord. You know all of you children. We are worshiping the pastor. You know each and every one of us. My God and my King. Have mercy. You say, oh Lord, how excellent is thy name in all thy heart. Father, this our blessed Lord, pass by all your children. Keep them in the act of safety. Father, in a time like now, you know Satan rampart. Remember the youths, I bring them before you. Remember the youths this morning, blessed Lord. Father, all those who sit down on the block. Father, all those who planning, Lord. Father, break down the hammer of, lend them the hammer of love. My God and my King, Father, break down the stony heart. My God, have mercy on them and guide and protect them. As you tell the disciple to say, our Father which art in heaven, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us the days our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For there is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Amen and good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay for the time, what I will say. And how is you?
My shoulder.
Good, I keep encouraged.
You glad then?
I don't hear.
I say you're glad then?
No, all Friday and Thursday, mine can go up on me head. So, that's why I tell you, I keep encouraged.
Hold on. Ro, you hear what you say there? You say your shoulder can go up on your head?
Me hand.
Well, what your hand go up? You and daddy doing the wrong thing? What your hand going on your head for?
Well, with me here is...
Don't know, I just asking
Well, if me and daddy doing the wrong thing, daddy is my husband, so we can do wrong thing. I find you too brainy for me, you know. Well, I don't know.
Daddy!
Daddy, no day, boy.
Yeah, you must do. You have to go around in the morning now.
Easy business. do. Easy business.
My darling Ro, how's Dio?
Dio, is she okay? Good.
Give her my love, please.
Oi?
Give her my love.
Okay, I will tell her.
All right, take care.
All right, bye. Pleasant.
Bye-bye now.
Yeah.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. This is the station with definitely the stations with a difference. Always different.
With what you do and how you're doing it.
How we live?
Hybrid life, living in the hybrid life.
What you feeling?
Hybrid life, living in the hybrid life.
Ain't no more time we now watch phone bill. No that's with the contract is a sure thing. How with the new floor plan name?
Hybrid.
If you don't know about it, then they better slide in. How we live?
Hybrid life, living in the hybrid life.
What you feeling?
Hybrid life, living in the hybrid life.
Jump in it.
Hybrid life, living in the hybrid life.
What you feeling?
Hybrid life, living in the hybrid life.
With Flow's new hybrid plan, postpaid and prepaid come together as one, with no overages, no contract, no deposit, and no catch.
Hybrid.
Bundle up now and get 15 gigabytes of data and 2,000 anywhere minutes for only $50 per month, plus a discounted smartphone.
You see the new phone plan that Flow made? You could turn postpaid to prepaid.
Renbec Community Partnership Initiative.
The classrooms that were refurbished as a result of this project really were not conducive to installing ICT into the classroom. Many of the windows were not functional. The security to the actual rooms themselves were insufficient. At the Maribor campus, the roof was also termite infested. The college is extremely appreciative
Hungry, anyone? You heard about it, and it's finally here. Velma's Restaurant and Bar, located High Street Terrace in St. Patrick. They're open from 6 a.m. until midnight. Breakfast is available from 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. On the menu is roast bake, sawfish, and many mouth-watering items. Lunch is a close second, with items that can be grilled to your satisfaction. We have steamed fish and other seafoods too. For the health-conscious ones, we provide vegan and vegetarian dishes. Looking for something that will hit the spot? From 5 p.m. until close, come and enjoy our burgers and fries. At Velma's, we cater and host parties. We have an on-site bakery where you can place your orders for fruitcakes and other pastries. We also have local juices. Listen to Real FM for your daily menu to place your order in advance. Call us at 419-5622. That number again, 419-5622. Velma's Restaurant and Bar. Come eat lunch with us.
The mature ladies are about to entertain you with class, elegance, and sophistication. It's Miss Mature and Marvelous on Sunday, July 16th, Shantimel playing field.
Carrico is the place to be, August 4th to the 7th, for the 50th year of the Carrico Regatta Festival. The Carrico Regatta Festival, which is the longest sailing event in the region, is celebrated under the theme, Timeless Culture on the Sea. Come join us for 4 days of exciting and competitive boat racing from Friday to Monday. Fun games, day and night parties, road marathon, Miss Teen Regatta, night boat cruises, the foreign artist show, donkey race, and greasy pole are some of the activities to look forward to. For more info, contact the Regatta Jumper on 473-443-7930. The Carrico Regatta Festival 2023, August 4th to the 7th. Sail by day, party by night. Carrico welcomes you.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Somebody said, we money up, we jumping up, we money up. Oh, na, na, na.
Well, what do you know? The NLA is giving you an additional chance at winning in its Crazy Cash Second Chance Parish Giveaway. Yes! Starting June 10th, enter your non-winning Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, or Playway tickets valued at $12 or more in a single purchase for a chance to win over $25,000 in cash. Be sure to write your name, address, and contact info on your entries before dropping them in the NLA branded box at your favorite authorized agent. Draws will be conducted every Friday starting June 23rd to July 21st, 2023 for every parish and aired on GBN TV at 8 p.m. That's a total of 105 draws of $250 each. Promotion ends July 14th, 2023. Must be 18 or older to participate. All prizes must be collected by July 31st, 2023. Other terms and conditions apply. See stores for details. NLA, making your dreams come true.
TV just got smarter. Introducing Hub TV from Flow. Enter the new era of entertainment with a voice-activated remote. No need to remember your favorite channels. Just say it and see it. That is, if you could pick something. Because now you get live video on demand plus all your streaming services together in one wireless box. It's time to experience entertainment the smart way. Visit in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more info.
Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
You gotta be careful whatever you're doing. Drumsticks, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. A reading from the Word of God, Matthew chapter 10. And when he had heard, call unto him his 12, he gave them power against unclean spirit to cast them out and to heal all manner of disease and all manner of, and all the names of the 12 apostles are these: the first Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew, and the publican James the son of Alphaeus, and Lebus, whose surname was Thaddeus. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And thank you very much, my darling. How was the weekend?
It was great. It was good.
Okay, well, take care of yourself, take care of the family, and have a good week.
You too. Have a nice day.
Okay, great. Bye-bye. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Let me see. I wonder who's going to be, I wonder who's the forecaster this morning. Can either be Jason Robertson or it could be Trisha Miller. Yeah. Oh, the flights? Oh my gosh. They're really having a bit of a bother with these flights now. I'm about to read something. No, not concerned. Well, yeah, I think it has something to do with the flights too. But listen to this, And this was posted, shared by someone at least. It was shared by someone. Anyway, so when it was posted, it has nothing to do with it. It has to do with yesterday. But I must have a laugh. The Spice Mass Corporation informs the general public that the Groovy Soca preliminary round scheduled for last night at the Lassages Hard Court had to be postponed due to an unexpected and unusual large infestation of flying insects. The use of lights at the judges' area and on the stage inadvertently attracted these critters, making it impossible for the event to proceed smoothly. Here we go again. The best spot, entrance to the event. Oh, no. However, we have some good news, meaning Spice Mass. The preliminary judging will resume today, Monday, July 17th, at the same venue. And they're saying the best part is entrance to the event will be absolutely free. They sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused by the postponement. Your safety and enjoyment are of utmost importance to us. Should you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us at 440-0621. Thank you for understanding, and we can't wait to see you tonight for an unforgettable evening of sweet, groovy soca. And that came from the office and board of directors of Spice Mass Corporation. Ah, boy. Let me go and organize the weather. Let me go and get the weather before I run into problems. I don't want to run into problems this morning. Johnny! Yeah, I wonder what insects they had. Maybe those ants. You know those ants that in the rain time they grow wings and they fly? Yeah. But you know what, eh? These ants that grow wings and they fly in the rainy time. Now the rain was on Saturday night? No. The rain wasn't on Saturday night. The rain was on Friday night into Saturday. Yeah, Friday night into Saturday. So these ants came out Sunday night? Okay. Andre, watch. Just behave and leave people think alone, eh, man. Just relax yourself.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share.
It is real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. 24 minutes moving after the 7 o'clock on a good-looking Monday morning. But as to ascertain what the day is going to be like and to give us an idea of what we can look forward to throughout the day, and let's put it this way, within the next 24 hours a day. Vondi with an I. Good morning, Vondi.
Good morning to you and to your listeners. It is a partly cloudy morning at the MBIA. Winds are from the east at 14 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1014.4 millibars. That is above normal and rising. The present temperature is 28.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity is 85%. Yesterday's maximum temperature is 31.6 degrees Celsius. Last night's minimum temperature was 26.5 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was 0.8 millimeters at the MBIA, which brings total for the month to 179.5 millimeters. Let's look at the public forecast valid for today and tonight for the state of Grenada. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy, windy, and slightly hazy with light to moderate showers occasionally. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Today's maximum temperature, 31 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open water. Tides will be low at 8 a.m. and high at 2 p.m. Sunset today is 6:37. Sunrise tomorrow 5:51. Just to recap the public forecast for today and tonight for the state of Grenada, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy, windy, and slightly hazy with light to moderate showers occasionally. From the Met Office, this is Wandy Cyrus. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Vondi. You yourself have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna get along without you now. I gotta get along without you now. Got along without you before I met you. Gonna get along. RGPF stands for the Royal Grenada Police Force. Okay. Let me see. I'm looking for something on the Royal Grenada Police Force Information Hotline, Special Victim Unit. Alright, so let me try this one. RGPF. Yeah, they're looking for people still, and there are a couple of people up. I know these people that they have up, if they're still looking for them, but there are a couple of people up. Just trying to check on things in relation to the RGPF. I will chit chat for about 10 minutes coming up with a bridging, man. Yeah, I'm a bridging. I could tell you it's my bridging. Where you from? If you're listening, you're going to hear. Okay, so the last press release that I'm seeing, the last press release from the RGPF would have been on the 13th of July. All right, so I'm going to come back to that one. That is the 13th of July. And then there's one on the 12th of July about a resident found dead in a farm in St. David. And before that, I'm looking for press releases. Press releases. They were live then. Okay, so there's a press release about Fisherman's birthday that came out on the 3rd. And praising the people of St. John for violence-free. Fisherman's birthday, great, wonderful. And, okay. I'm looking for press releases. Anything that says press release, that's what I'm looking for. Traffic notice, public notice. That is on the 29th of June. I'm still going. Public notices. Okay. All right. Yeah, see Brian McSween, sorry. He's still waiting on judgment for a traffic incident more than 2 years ago. Well, I'll tell you something, Brian. I was involved in an accident where a guy seeking to overtake me looked out my mirror and police was called. Corporal Smart. That has been close to 2 years now. Somebody came to me one day, called me one day, as a matter of fact, from St. Andrew and says, Andre, your name has been called in the court. Why weren't you there? And I'm like, court? What about? The person didn't know, of course, so I inquired. And it had to do with that traffic incident or accident. Now, I was not told, or a summons wasn't given to me so as to attend the court. And I don't know when it has been put for. Again, so I'm waiting on the police to give me a summons. And the gentleman who I had the accident with, he is not, although I believe he resides in Grenada, but he is not Grenadian by birth. Yeah? He's not Grenadian by birth. Where he's from is another issue. But could he have traveled? I don't even know where the gentleman is right now. And that is the foolishness that takes place, accidents, as it relates to the RGPF. That is the RGPF, yeah? They do some careless, and no, you can't use the word dotish there, Andre. No, don't even think about it. But they make, I don't understand. And I don't understand if it's them or if it's a court system. But accidents and so on, these things are supposed to be done speedily. People can travel. And you're not going to do so and stop somebody from traveling because of an accident unless it has death involved. Do you understand? No, come on. We just had to do better than that. The police. Oh, while on the police, let me just say this. I want to compliment the management of Boss Yard. I want to compliment them with the understanding that they got permission up to 4 o'clock for the event. That was the Boss Yard Soca Monarch. Zutiman is the winner. That took place on Friday night. They got permission up to 4 o'clock and bang at 4. Music stopped. How do I know? Can't sleep when the loud music taking place. No sweat. That's all right. Management was good in that. Bang, at 4, it stopped. Now, the management of Boss Yard again must be complimented secondly. Because with all the rain on Saturday, the management, they were able to come to the rescue of the folks from Shantimel who had a show that was carded for the playing field. But in all that rain, forget it, that show couldn't take place. So what happened is that I guess they came to some arrangement, and the bodies, the management of Boss Yard and then the people in Shantimel and the police, they're able to come together and do what can be said was possibly the best thing for the organizers, but not necessarily the best thing for the residents in the area, but nonetheless, it took place. It had to have taken place working with the police, working with both organizations, with the management of Boss Yard and the management of the people in the show that had to take place in Shantimel. Good, great. What was done was not necessarily a bad thing, you know. No, I will not say that what was done was a bad thing. No, they had to. They had to find a way, meaning that the organizers had to find a way to recover cost at least, because they had a foreign act or maybe 2 on the show. So it was decided, they made the decision, and I guess they got the cooperation of the RGPF on the last moment to have the show at Boss Yard. Fine. However, the police, you had a command post on the site. Beautiful. That is probably responsible for the fact that there was no violence that I heard of in the area for that night. That was Saturday night. But where the police made their error, not blaming Shantimel, not blaming Boss Yard, but where the police made the error was this. You had to understand that, firstly, there was an event the night before. And as I said, Boss Yard stuck to the rules and they shut it down at 4 o'clock. Great. Now you have the second event and you, the police, allowed the music to go to 6 o'clock on Sunday morning? Nah. Police, you lose on that one. No fault of Boss Yard, no fault of the Shantimel people. But police, you lose on that one, and you lose big time. You had to know and say, but okay, hold on. Guys, I can only, because remember that Boss Yard was not the place for the event. Left up to the management of Boss Yard, the people in the area would have had a beautiful night with no loud music kinda, yeah? Because we understand when Boss Yard had a thing, they have their thing. But the police, you are at fault here. How could you allow an event in the middle of a residential area go to 6 o'clock in the morning? So you forget everybody else? No. Officers, members of the RGPF, I am disappointed in you. Very, very disappointed. That was not a good call. It's okay for the people to ask for it. You can't fault them for asking. There's nothing wrong in them asking. They have a right to ask. But you had to be cognizant of a number of things. There was an event the night before, and what would have taken place between 5 and 6 that did not take place between 9 and 5 or 9 and 4? What? One way to rum sell? No, come on. Police, you lose on that one. You lose big time. What again? Oh, now I tell you what, you heard me looking for press releases, and I go back to, let me see, I want to go back to a date, press release. Press release on the 21st of June. 21st of June, 2023. And this press release was posted on the Facebook page of the Royal Grenada Police Force on the 21st of June at 1:34 p.m. All right? Wednesday, the 21st of June. And that had to do with police, the police investigate death following stabbing incident. Yeah? Police investigate death following stabbing incident. That stabbing incident took place Main Street in Satyrs. The person who lost their life would have been Rickelson Toussaint. All right? And there's another gentleman, I believe, who is assisting police in terms of putting things together in relation to that. Now, why did I go back to there? Now, I don't remember dates, but there's a pattern. What's the pattern? The gentleman, the LGBT guy, Jonty? Yeah, I think that's his name. Somebody can correct me here. Let me open up my thing on the live and the WhatsApp. So if you want to do so, check me live and WhatsApp. All right. When John T was found, Velma, I'll come into your recipe just now. When John T was found, well, his body, was found on a beach in the south of the island. Officers, I've checked your Facebook page, and I do not see anything that points to a body was found on the beach in the south, on a beach in the south of the island, and investigations are continuing. All right? I'm not seeing anything like that. Let's move from John T. And let's move to the young lady who allegedly took her life in the Gulf Coast area. Police, I ain't seen nothing on your Facebook page in relation to a press release stating that XYZ, you know what you're accustomed putting, so don't ask me. You know what you're accustomed putting. So let's move on. We had the other alleged hanging. Nothing. There are a couple incidents in relation to the shooting, the drive-by shooting in town. I ain't seen nothing either. Yeah. Is this a pattern that is developing? Because we had a young man losing his life, and I hope you all give it as much attention as you all gave to John T losing his life. This one is a teacher. Folks in St. Andrew, I hope you give it the attention. I hope you have, how you call it? Candlelight vigil and everything, like the people who organize for John T. No, I ain't hating on nobody. I'm just saying, I hope that you in St. Andrew organize your candlelight vigil and everything. But I ain't seen no press release in relation to that. So what's going on? Press release, police notice, traffic notice, road closure, yada, yada, yada. That's what I'm seeing on the thing. Because I reached out to someone this morning. And I say, hey, can you tell me? And the person sent back a message to me saying, hey, you'd have to go on the Facebook page of the RGPF. That's how they're doing it these days. I don't believe that they're sending anything like press releases to media houses. Oh my God. What's wrong? Why the change? And these are the questions that are supposed to be asked at press conferences. Yeah. These are the questions that are supposed to be asked at press conferences. And not how close you are to capturing somebody. Because police will never tell you how close they are to capture the person or persons that were responsible for the death of John T. The other thing is, there's another police notice, and this one gave me the kind of laughter part of it. Hold on, where is it? I saw it earlier this morning on the same site there. And it goes like this. The RGPF refutes claim of having questioned businessman and pastor for murder. You hear that? RGPF refutes claim of having questioned businessman and pastor for murder. Now, let's stick a pin right there. I did tell our guy to interview here. I'll call him in a while. Brethren, I'll call him in a minute steady. Let me just stick a pin right there. Now, based on the first autopsy that was done, it was reported that John T died as a result of drowning. Yeah? A second autopsy was done. And it was reported by that autopsy that he died as a result of manual strangulation. They strangled him. They choke him. Yeah. Now, at which point in time, because there's nothing indicating, nothing from the police indicating that this thing was a murder. The first thing that came out is that he died by drowning. Next thing, not by the police, by the private autopsy, it was manual strangulation. Now, for crying out loud, when was this thing upgraded to murder? When was it upgraded to murder? Let me read. The Royal Grenada Police Force has become aware of information currently in circulation on social media stating that the police have picked up a prominent business person and a pastor. Now, the thing moved from businessman to business person. Now, I'll tell you what happened in there. When the police started to write, they were sure that it was a man. And by the time they got to the second sentence in the first paragraph, they realized, hold on, we have to be very careful here. Because the person, listen carefully, the person that is probably what's going to their mind. The person has not indicated how they prefer to be identified. So we have to identify them as a person. So hence the reason they realize businessman in the first line, in the caption for the press release. Businessman is incorrect. So they say prominent business person. Prominent business person. So you don't know, and you cannot be certain that a person is male or female, because a business person. The individual, you cannot be sure if it's male or female. Business person. R.I.P. John T. Now, it goes on to read, prominent business person and pastor for questioning in the relation to the murder of the late John T. Robinson. Full stop. Full stop right there. And there are two full stops, eh? No, one. My screen dirty. I thought it was two full stops, but it's one. My screen dirty. For the murder. So it means that the police now are looking for murderer or murderers of John T. Richardson. And they have not told us that in any press release. Have they indicated that to the family, to the loved ones of John T. Richardson? I don't know. But at least they should have informed the public so we could help them look for the murderer or murderers of John T. Richardson. The police press release goes on to say the RGPF categorically refutes this information. Which information? The information that they have picked up a prominent business person and a pastor to help them with the investigation. They say no, they have not picked up anybody like that. Okay, cool. Next paragraph. We are vigorously pursuing every lead in this matter. So that is not a lead, based on what they're saying. However, we have no interest in either of the two individuals in this regard. Police, where there is smoke, there is always fire. Unless it's a Wagiti show or unless it's a Judah show and they have the smoke thing going up. That is not fire. But they have the kind of imitation smoke thing. That is the only time it does. But wherever there is smoke, there is fire police. The public is hereby advised that you should only accept such information from credible/official sources. But you're telling me to accept information from only credible official sources and you ain't giving me none. You ain't giving me none. And since when? Since when it is in the police interest to say, we're not interested in that people and them, so don't watch them. Don't watch the businessman, don't watch the pastor. We're not interested in them to help us. Since when is your responsibility to do that? You didn't start it. In terms of, you did not start. If it's a rumor, you didn't start it. So, let the business person and the pastor call a press conference and say, hey, we are not involved. Police, you out of place. Seriously. That is not your business. You did not start it. You did not start the quote-unquote rumor on social media. So you don't have to come out and refute anything. If something comes up on social media about Andre Donald, that is not really a firm responsibility to go and refute anything. It is Andre Donald's responsibility to deal with his issue. So police, I don't understand you. Whereas you should be giving me information about different things happening, murders taking place, push down taking place by bar, who falling down by the terminal, all kind of thing. You ain't telling me not people dying. You ain't telling me that. Young man get killed Thursday or Friday in Grenville, St. Andrew to be exact. Telescope. Young man get killed. No release, no press release. But you could put a press release about business person. No, you say business. You tying me up now. You saying businessman and then you saying business person. I don't know which one to say. Tell me which one. Peter, Paul, or John. Police, you know it doesn't come down all, yeah? You know I love you all, but yeah, always my real people. All you is me real people, but all they play in the fool. Trust me, all they play in the fool. But that's the way life goes sometimes. Love you. On a lighter note, it was posted first by Hubert White, and then I saw it myself. We have created history in the parish of St. Patrick. Yeah. We are the only parish, and we have the only police station in the world. In St. Patrick, we have the only police station in the world with an ATM machine. What I mean by that? Come into Saturdays and you're going to see we are the only police station in the world with an ATM machine. We good like that. Hats off to the Saturdays police station on your ATM machine.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
Oasis Pet and Garden, located in Westerhall, St. David's, has supplies for all your pets, fish, cats, dogs, and bird supplies, including bird food, cages, shampoos, soaps, and much more. Also available are agricultural products such as rat poisons, fertilizers, garden sprinklers, insecticides, and vegetable seeds. Wholesale prices available on selected items. Open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Thinking about your pet or garden? Give us a call. Contact 403-7379 or 437-3532. Email oasisgrenada1@gmail.com. Oasis Pet and Garden, a home for farmers.
Prepare for hurricane. Prepare for hurricane. Make sure you have your radio and your batteries too. Waterproof flashlight candles will do. Tin stuff, garbage bag, first aid kit. Come on, people, make sure you have it. Clean water in a container and a hurricane plan. Hear me no man.
Hurricane damage is beyond your control. Surviving the aftermath is up to you. Have a hurricane plan. It can save your life and your family too.
Prepare for hurricane. Your hair, prepare for hurricane.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Voice Mass is on, and the NLA is granting you free access. From July 15th to August 12th, every time you spend $12 in the purchase of Playway, Pick 3, Cash 4, and Lotto games, you can win free access to all Spice Mass shows, all major private shows, and Monday Night Mass packages. Look for the words Spice Mass winner on your gaming tickets, and access is granted. Guaranteed. Simply redeem your winning tickets at the NLA's office on Grenville, Grove Street, or the Coronage for free access to all the big Carnival events. Over 380 free access will be granted. The more you spend $12 on the daily games and lotto, the more chances you have at winning free access to Carnival events. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. NLA, the only diamond sponsor for Spice Mass 2023.
I remember when this beach was really wide, a place to picnic and play cricket.
And we used to go up to the end to get away from all the people. Now all the beach gone.
Coastal erosion. When the sea starts to come in and take the land away, everyone loses something.
Granny, look how the waves are washing right under that house.
Coastal erosion. It's a hazard. Hazards. Take control. Reduce your loss. What can you do to help stop coastal erosion? For one, don't drive four-wheel vehicles on seaside dunes. They loosen sand and destroy binding vegetation, causing erosion. Find out more about coastal erosion and other hazards at your local disaster office. A message from your National Disaster Office and Sedera.
TV just got smarter. Introducing Hub TV from Flow. Enter the new era of entertainment with a voice-activated remote. No need to remember your favorite channels. Just say it, and see it. That is, if you could pick something. Because now you get live video on demand plus all your streaming services together in one wireless box. It's time to experience entertainment the smart way. Visit in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more info.
If you're looking to improve or maintain your health, look no further. We have a general practitioner right here on Main Street, Sates in the Kweze. Dr. Guerra, a gynecologist and surgeon who specializes in women's health. She offers lab tests, blood, pap smears, prostate cancer, and stool tests. We now have a portable EKG machine that gives you accurate readings by using just 2 fingers. And that's not all. If you're suffering from any respiratory conditions such as asthma, bronchitis, COPD, or seasonal allergies, we have a nebulizer machine that can safely treat these. Consultation for pregnant women from beginning to end. Surgeries, which includes hysterectomy, tying of tubes, vaginal shrinking, removal of uterine fibroids, vaginal warts, hernias, and C-sections. She also specializes in diagnostic and therapeutic DNC, abnormal bleeding. Eye testing is also available at the clinic by appointment only with Dr. Mabel Veritas Lugo. They are in collaboration with Alice Labs, located in St. George, opposite the Excel Plaza. Walk-ins are accepted. You can also call for an appointment at 423-3352 or our landline at 444-4272. That number's again 423-3352 or 444-4272. Put your health first.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. When you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. Say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful.
That is a bad song. That is a bad kaiso there. You better believe that. Yeah, if I tell you that, believe that. It's a bad kaiso. Speaking of kaiso though, I did promise you I'll be speaking to a gentleman this morning. Well, fortunately, he's a Calypsonian. Or should I call him an artist? We'll find out. Let me find out there, because you see, these fellas are them, they blood near their skin. Jerry Baptiste, good morning.
Greetings, my brother. Greetings. Thank you for having me, man.
How are you?
Well, I have the breath of life. I have health. I have strength. I must say I'm fine.
Why am I getting an echo with you? Oh, no. All right. You know what? Hang up your phone and I'll call you back.
All right.
All right, good. Why am I getting an echo? Yeah, we could do better than that, man. We don't need this echo thing.
More things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with what you do and how you're doing it. If you do, when you're doing it, you got to be careful. You got to be careful.
Yeah, as I said, we could do better than that, and I think we've done better. Rastaman.
Greetings, my brother.
How you doing?
Man, I'm there. It's another season. You know, I'm here. I'm doing my part, making my contribution.
So, how's the season going?
Well, so far, you know, we're just going through emotions, you know. I've always been an early bird. I've prepared my music. I'm just waiting on the various competitions now. And I'm planning now that our tent is going to be launching off.
Yeah, tell us, yeah. That's what I want to know. That's the main thing I want to know. Your tent. What's the name of the tent first?
Yeah, our tent is Calypso Kingdom.
Calypso Kingdom. And that is based in the Crowshoe area, am I correct?
Actually, it is based in St. David.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, we're trying to do a little roaming. So we're going to the different parishes. We're going to be launching in St. Andrew this year.
Okay, so where will you be launching, and when will that launch take place?
Yes, ma'am. We would be launching on Wednesday, please God, at Uncle's Bar and Lounge inside of Marquis, St. Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to start at 8 p.m. sharp. Admission is going to be $20 to get in. You're coming and hear 12 Calypsonians. And I hope that, you know, the Calypso lovers out there patronize us and come out and support.
Great. Who are some of the Calypsonians that we can expect to hear on that night?
Okay. Well, of course, you know, you have yours truly. And we have Lady Messenger. We have the veteran Lady Cheryl. We have Jack Glory. We have Terrell. We have Reactor. We have Mr. West. We have Superstar. We have Supreme. And I'm just going here off my header. And who we're missing a couple. I hope that they don't feel, you know, anyway. But yeah, we have our star-studded cast. We have a mixture of veterans and we have a mixture of newcomers. Yes, we have a young, exciting Calypsonian called Vision, you know, has some wonderful songs for the season. And yeah, all in all, I think that the cast is a very powerful cast, and I'm looking forward to facing the judges. But first of all, I'm looking forward to having this launch tonight to give the people a little preview of what we have in store for Judging Night.
So you say you have terror, right?
Yes, man.
So what about my good friend Koro? Like Koro stop sing?
I haven't seen Koro in quite a while, you know. Koro, you know, Koro was one of those guys that has always been there, but he has been more around Ajamo's tent.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen him in recent times at all. I don't even know if he's still singing.
I remember Koro with things like Woman Run Things, Tom, Dick, and Harry, and things. What did?
that was the days, man.
Those were the days. Now, Jerry, I get the feeling. Well, not get the feeling, but based on what I'm hearing, there are only 2 tents this year?
I don't think so. I think GPAC has 2 tents, and GCCA has 2 tents. I think it's always been that way. I believe it's 4 in all. You have Northwest Brigade, you have Calypso Kingdom, that's from the GCCA side, and then you have Kaiso Bads. And I think it's another branch that they have called Firehouse or House of Fire, so something of that. I'm subjected to correction. Yeah, so I think it's 4 tents.
Now, forgive me here, all right? But let me tell you why I said, because I'm only hearing from you. I mean, and I've been speaking to you ever since, even before the season started. We've been talking, so I know that your side, you have a tent. You speak of. What's the one on the western side you spoke of?
Northwest Brigade.
Northwest Brigade. Bridging, I ain't hearing nothing from them. You understand?
Well,
You're not hearing. They're not reaching out. And then, Kaiso Bads and its daughter or son, they are so close. You think it's one.
Yeah.
So you don't, you really and truly don't know, because we have had a launch of Kaiso Bads, correct?
Yeah.
Now the next show should have been when, last night?
Yeah, Spice Basket.
Spice Basket, and somebody told me it was going to be the 2 tents together. Do you understand? So there wasn't even a launch for the child. The mother launch and not the child.
I get you.
So it's. Come on, we need to do, I can't say better, but we need to do different. Because I grew up in an era where there was Black Roots, where there was the one in St. Paul's, where there was a Jamo and them tent, where there was Kaiso Castle, and you had in Grenada 5-6 tents for the year. Now we are down to a mother and a child so close they represent twins, and then you over there, and then Northwest not saying anything. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You need to talk to your brothers, Jerry.
You see, I'll be honest. I don't really falter the tent that much, because, bro, for the past, since God was a little boy, what has been happening is that the tents were surviving off the subvention of government, right? And what you find happening was, based on the timing that we receive those things, is what allow us to promote the tents. And Calypso, over the years, it's not dead, but it has been dying for a long time now. As Chuck does say, it's been in the hospital for a while, right? And what a problem that we have is that every year we seem to be struggling for new Calypsonians to emerge. And that is something that we really need to work on. The Calypso tents need to start early, much earlier than it has been starting from previous years. And as long as we have this dynamic where we're going to have to wait on Spice Mass for a little money and then start the preparation, it's going to always remain that way. And it has never looked like Spice Mass is going to be willing to dispense the monies to the tents that are early date. So again, here we are stuck in this quandary, always doing a little last-minute preparation, hoping. Because, for example, here when I am going to launch my tent, and that only happened because of the delayed subvention. we are seeking sponsorships so that you will have, we will be able to have some monies aside from Spice Mass so that we don't have to wait on them, But those things are not forthcoming because at the end of the day, all the businesses, they seem to be, holding back on these type of ventures. They're not so interested in supporting the tent. And it's been a struggle from ever since I know. So I guess what has to happen is that after the season is over, is all said and done, then the tents have to regroup and start doing their little fundraising and stuff in order to have monies to be early for next year.
Well, yeah, that too. And I've always said, and I'd say it again for this government to hear, it is time for governments to say to the people who sponsor sporting events, the people who sponsor cultural events like this, not necessarily when you want to bring in Red Rat and them, no, but true authentic Grenadian cultural events, that the businesses that get involved in these and put monies up, so that these events can take place. Maybe they need to look at some sort of a tax write-off for these companies. So it'd be easier and at least there's something in it for the business to come out and support Jerry Batiste. I believe that is or Calypso Kingdom for that matter. Yeah, but I believe that we need to be going in that direction. But we're not going there yet. We're going on Wednesday night to that place in Subi's?
Uncle's Bar and Lounge, a wonderful venue. It is very, very welcoming. For those people who've been there, they would know what I'm talking about.
Jerry, I passed the road there, and the only thing, it looks like it has a lot of parking. That's one.
Yeah.
Off the road, so that's a good thing. But Jerry, I find it kind of dark. Tell Uncle I say put a light.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
we go put some light there, man. Yeah, we go bring some light to the place, man.
Yes, most definitely. And that's going to be on Sunday. On Wednesday, sorry. What time do you start, Jerry?
Wednesday. We want to have a prompt start of 8 p.m. Right? Because you know Calypso is, it's going to have a little duration. So we would like that the people come, be comfortable, and so that we can have a prompt start and a smooth flowing show.
Okay, great. Well, I look forward to that. And the cost?
The cost is only a measly $20 to get on the inside, man.
Right.
You're going to be hearing 22 great calypsos, and I think it's going to be a night well spent. Just come out, people, patronize the Calypso Kingdom, support Calypso, and we look forward to seeing you all there, man.
Papa Jerry, I really got to look for that measly $20. Things kind of tough.
Yeah, but you can see when I've looked at other events and I see how much is being charged and I see how much people patronize those things, I say, well, $20 is like a drop in the hat, man.
That is a drop in the hat, Jerry, when it is in abundance. If it's few, Jerry, that's like a big stone to drop in a hat there.
So I understand, and I'm only being a little sarcastic here. I know it's not easy for people at this point in time. I know that it's still asking a lot to ask people to come out and support this type of event, even though it's Carnival, because I know the money is not flowing as used to, but I'm still begging the people, I'm still asking you, to come out and support culture, support the artists, because that's the only time some of us have the opportunity to earn, and your patriotism is very important. I look forward to your support.
Jerry, I must say this to you, and you'll probably be upset with me, but I'm going to say it. You need to stop lying to the people. You guys don't make anything after the season. You don't make money. So you don't get support. What support you getting? A man might come and do so and clap and say, yes, nice song. You make nothing, Jerry. Stop lying for the people.
Well, bro. Sometimes, you have to be thankful for small mercies. You know what I mean? I am someone, I'm a modest person. I have always lived humbly. I don't, I try my best not to live above my means. Music I do, music I love. And every year, as long as I intend to be in this business, you're going to expect something from Papa Jerry. I will always make my contribution, even if it costs me sometimes more than I gain. But you know what? It is something that I love to do. And I love entertaining. I love singing for people. And I am trying now to encourage the youngsters. I'm trying to get the younger people on board so that when you hear we have to hang up our guns, that the art form is going to be in good hands. You know what I mean?
I tell you what, Jerry, many years ago, Robert White and I, we, in one of our years in managing Black Roots, we created history that we were able to place the entire tent on record, meaning on wax. Not the first tent to do that. The first tent to do that has to go to Calypso Castle. But we are able to do it and having one of the biggest tracks for the year. Ting the Walk, still a big track. Jambolassi Rule won the road match, and that's because of Robert. That is another story again. Robert was one of our managers, and he caused Jambolassi Rule to win the road match by simply, when he went to Barbados to collect our records, Jerry, the guy at WIRL Studios, I think they had a fire, so they no longer exist. But the guy said, "You from Grenada?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "Boy, we have some records there. Even if it's just 20, you could bring down for Moss International." Robert, being the nice guy he is, said, "Yeah, man, no problem." He brought it down. We lost the road match. If he didn't bring it down, Jambolassi Rule still there in Barbados. But
I know.
You understand? But in any event, I really would love to get back and do some work with Calypso again. I did put up something on social media that I wanted to do this. And whereas there was some support, but there were some negative vibes, so I decided to let the negative people, give them an opportunity to do it, because it seems as if it was something to do with persons got an idea that the culture had something to do with politics and yellow and green and red and blue. So I said, okay, fine, you know what? Let me give you a year to see if you can do anything. And you have not done anything. So we'll see what will happen in 2024. But I wanna flip to something, Jerry, as it relates to you.
Yes, sir.
You left home last evening with your daughter, who was going to hear Daddy perform.
Oh, yeah.
And you did not end up performing. What happened, Jerry? What happened?
Such a disappointment for her.
Yeah.
And even for myself.
Yeah.
But
what happened?
What was said, I would only say, I would not make any allegations, right? I would just say what was said. It was said that there was a lot of rain flies or rain beasts, or however you want to call them, at the venue that infested the stage and the judges' quarters. That is what was said. So Spice Mass deemed it fit to cancel the event for tonight. All I have to say is, who is in charge? They're in charge. So at the end of the day, what can we do, or what can we say? It's all after the fact now. So I guess I just have to prepare for tonight and take her back tonight again to see Daddy perform.
Jay, you're being very diplomatic.
Well,
I stopped very short of calling you a liar for the second time this morning.
Sometimes it pays to be diplomatic, because I am the person that I'm cockroach in front of fowl. Whenever I speak, people get offended and people try their best to, take revenge on me. So I try hard to remain a diplomat and try to be politically correct at all times when is necessary.
I want you to write a groove for me for next year. I can give you the topic now. You ready?
How that sounds something like insects in something, so.
No. My topic is dashing through the snow.
You full of it.
That's my topic, dashing through the snow. That is or dashing through the air. Some dashing something.
Well, so sometimes when you wait on dash, it doesn't happen.
You wait for dash to take place.
Oh Lord,
yeah. Tell me.
But my brother, I think all in all, my advice to Spice Mass Corporation is simple. We have a new board. We have people that has been there before. My advice to the people who just came in, use the people that were there before in order to gain knowledge of how the process used to work. You know what I mean? I understand that sometimes when new management comes in, they think it's just house cleaning and they think they will just do things their own way. But you cannot operate like that. That's why I always look at American politics and I say, when you have a new president, the old president have 3 months in office still in a transition stage in order for the new president to be updated with what's happening. That's the approach we should take towards business. You know, don't just come in this draconian way, this authoritarian way and think that, you can just do it your way and then derail the smooth flow of traffic. You know what I mean? Spice Mass needs to sit with the people before, find out how this used to work, how that used to work, and then if you have better ideas, fine, you implement it afterwards. But you don't just leave the job and you just go about like if you know what I mean. It's some kind of joke. You're dealing with people's livelihood, right? So you have to be sensitive and you have to understand that whenever you do things, you have to do things with people in mind because that's what you're there to do, serve people. You know what I mean? So that is just my little 2 cents for them.
All right. My final thing I'm gonna make a statement and then I'll ask you to comment on the statement. On viewing, I think it was the first or the second of the Groovy Monarch quarterfinals, I noticed on stage as an MC someone who is in the run-ins for Kaiso King. That person as an MC. You as someone who you took part in semi-final in Soca Monarch, correct?
Yes, I did.
You taking part in Groovy and you're taking part in Calypso.
Yes.
How does that make you feel to have someone who is taking part in Calypso as an MC? Do you see that as unfair advantage?
Well, it's a conflict of interest, but I think in the wisdom of Spice Mass, I think they too know that is not correct procedures. So I can only assume that the young man is not going to be involved in competition, right? I think it is just logical that he is not going to be involved in competition. Otherwise, I don't think he would have been able to accept that position.
Okay.
So I am still looking. I have observed it same way as you, but I don't think that he is going to be in competition.
And what happens, Jerry, if then you realize he is in competition?
Well, that is a story for another day. I mean, for now, we're throwing this out to the public at this point in time. So Spice Mass needs to rectify this immediately, if so, right? I am a person, I've I have taken on the role of being an advocate for artists and trying to make sure that artists get the best out of the season and get the best out of their careers. I have never been one to try to advocate against artists in no type of way, right? So I always want to see the betterment of artists. And anyhow, and like you said it yourself, we doesn't really make money when the season come around. So if it's an opportunity for someone to make some money, then I always, I kind of draw back a little bit and see how the one can eat. But if it's a situation where the said individual has to be competing in competition, Spice Mass needs to immediately revoke that appointment from the gentleman and make it known that he cannot do such, because you don't want anyone having an unfair advantage, right? You want everybody to be on equal playing ground.
Good.
So I can only assume that the young man is not going to be in competition this year.
All right, finally, Jerry, for you, do you listen to Real FM and why?
Real FM, number one of my main reasons for listening to Real FM is for information. I think that the station is very informative, and apart from the host, Andre Donald, being an obnoxious guy, I still appreciate hearing his voice, because he still has one of the best voices in radio. You know what I mean? But my reason for listening to Real FM is basically for information. I like the fact that you guys have always dived into controversial topics, things that people are afraid to talk about. You guys does that, and for me, that's good radio. So you always have my attention most of the time.
All right. Thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome,
especially for saying that, pointing out that I'm very obnoxious. That's okay. I know something though. I know you won't pay for that, so I ain't bothering you. I know the deal with Jerry. Forget that. I know the deal with Jerry. Hey man, but I will try my best. If I can get my good friend Tommy Matthew, then we got to dig out that $20 and come and view you all on Wednesday night.
Well, for Tommy, the price is gonna be $60.
Wow. I will leave him in the car.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna leave him in the car.
Yeah, but it will be highly appreciated, man. I appreciate every ounce of support that you all can give to the kingdom, and give to Calypso in general. And what I would appeal to you, my brother, I would like that you play calypsos, man. Play calypsos, even though the artists are not really recording much calypsos. But you know what I mean? The little that is there, I'm asking you to push the calypso, man. It's not only soca and groovy. Let the calypso be played. Let the people be informed.
Hear this, Jerry. I've just opened the folder, and not counting yours, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 calypsos.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So when you're asking us to play, then you have to ask the artist, hey, send what you have. As a matter of fact, Rootsman Kelly, the song Die Nothing, we have it because we took a live recording of it. Do you understand? So it's not about us not wanting to play the calypsos, but us not having. 2 from you, so that'll make it 10. And I think I saw in the email also, my personal email this morning, I think I saw one from Eddie, Teacher Eddie.
Well, what you have to do, brother, play what you have.
That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Play what you have. And before I go, I would like to shout out my producer. You know what I mean? I would like to shout out Nodley Frederick from Rhythm Mix Fat Track Studio. I would like to say thank you, my brother, for for you for extending your services to me again for another year. Thank you for your patience. You know what I mean? Because you know we doesn't make money like that, and yet still, even though money is in forthcoming, you still just go ahead and record our music and wait. And I appreciate you, my brother. You are one of the best. You will always remain one of the best in our cultural art form. And I appreciate you. Nodley Frederick, Fat Track Studio. Love you to the bone, my brother. Enough respect.
With we junk self?
You understand?
That's a favorite line from him, you know. But let me also say to you, Jerry, before you run off, well, there's a young man, Shequan. He's from Sateres. I think he's going to be in the Youth Soca Monarch or Junior Soca Monarch or whatever the show that the brothers have. I think he's going to be in that. He's been doing very well. I think he placed 4th in the Bossiad tournament a couple of nights ago. I think he placed 4th. But there's a young lady by the name of Black Barbie. Barbie.
Yeah, I had a preview of Black Barbie.
Look out for that young lady.
She has a wonderful voice.
She has a nice voice. And the best thing about it, she has the attitude, Jerry.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the attitude in her, and I'm like, wow. That young lady, if she continues, she reminds me of a youngster who was a young lady too, was very good in calypso. I think she's in Canada now, from St. David's. I think she was Bishop Swinder or whatever. I don't remember her name exactly, but she was destined to do great things, but I think her father took her at a pretty young age to Canada.
Okay.
But Black Barbie reminds me, has the talent on the soca side. I don't know what she can offer calypso-wise, but on the soca side, and the person who assisted her in writing, they wrote a song for a kid, not writing a song and give a kid to go and sing.
Yeah.
So big up Black Barbie, and of course Shequan. He's some Satesi, and why bad for my magic people. You could do what you want.
And big up to all the youngsters, man. Yeah. All the youngsters that is showing an interest in the art form. I think the elder artists and them should try and mentor some of the youngsters that shows that interest. You don't force people. You don't try to force the young people into anything. But whenever they show an interest, we should push and try to nurture whatever they have in store. You know what I mean? Let's all be aware of who loves the art form, who is interested in the art form, and let's try to push them, because that's the only way the thing gonna continue and grow.
Oh, one message to I'm asking you to help me spread a message to the calypso, to the artists. Tell them NMP out of power. That's since last year. NMP out of power.
Well, listen.
What?
Hear what you have to understand.
What?
A lot of artists, they don't have intestinal fortitude. So what you find happening, that is when the true colors is going to show. You see, when NNP is in office, then everyone is a Calypsonian. But when NNP is out of office, all of a sudden now we are just singers. You know what I mean? Because the people, see, everybody seems to be afraid to speak on the current administration. Everybody seems to be afraid to sing on what is happening now, because they are afraid of victimization, right? But under NNP, it seemed to me that was easy target, you know, because you would have that the people who were doing the judging, and you know, I ain't afraid to talk that, right? Most of the time, the people that was doing the judging, they were NDC supporters. So anybody that come and singing and bashing Keith Mitchell or bashing the NNP, they were favored, and they would win crowns and they would be titled, you know what I mean? But now, Keith Mitchell is gone. You still have the same NDC people that is judging. So they have to keep the trend going. They have to keep bashing Keith into oblivion in order to continue winning crowns.
I just hope you didn't bash yourself out of a crown this year, Jerry.
No, well, let me tell you something. For years, I have never been their favorite. I could have the two best songs. It doesn't matter how much times I sing the two best songs. I know that they don't have any price for me. I am just one of the persons that is very strong in calypso. So it is hard to deny me most time. I am not one of those people that just go on stage and bust. You know what I mean? I am one that is true to the craft and very strong in the craft. So sometimes, even if they want to leave me out, they just pick me because they know I am not a one-to-be artist. I am one of the authentic.
Okay,
you understand?
So I could ask you this, Jerry. Usually, a broadcaster would say, well, give me something where you're singing this year. No. More Fire. First verse.
In More Fire?
Yeah.
That whole song?
Yes.
That's it. When I burn up the fire, people say that's the hot. But I cannot sing one song and reach up there on the top. But yes, it was obvious. I get some obstacle block. This year I tell them without no doubt I'm going to eat out their heart. They want me to put on my head and then start to cry. They want me to come and beg like the little black boy. But you see my talent, tell them nobody cannot buy. Because America big me up, Canada big me up, and a lot in Europe, that's why they get more fire.
Jerry, what year was that?
2002.
2002, and we're in 2023.
Yes, man.
So that's how many years ago? That's what, 21 years ago?
21 years, man.
And you were able to just bang on that?
Anyway, anytime, anyhow.
You're a class act, Jerry. You're a class act. Trust
love,
me, my brother.
Respect, and manners, man.
Take care, man. One love, yeah?
Thank you, brother. Thanks for having me.
Okay,
big up to everybody. And remember, Mackie St. Andrew.
On Wednesday.
19th, Wednesday, 8 p.m. sharp. Only $20 to get in.
Blessings.
Love and respect.
All right, good. Jerry Batiste. Guy's hot. Hot commodity, I dare say so. It is real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Broadcasting from studios located right here, Main Street Sauters, inside a beautiful historical St. Patrick. We love you. We appreciate the fact that you're here with us day in, day out. Stay with us. We take a commercial break and we will be back.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Do you know that you can lower your electricity bill by switching to energy-efficient appliances? By switching to energy-efficient appliances, you can help lower your energy usage. Your refrigerator, for example, is amongst the highest energy-consuming appliances within your home, as it remains running throughout the day and night. Switching to an energy-efficient refrigerator can lower your electricity bill by up to 40%. As an individual consumer, I cannot impact global fuel prices. However,
step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it, and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Spice Mass is on, and the NLA is granting you free access from July 15th to August 12th. Every time you spend $12 in the purchase of Playway, Pick 3, Cash 4, and Lotto games, you can win free access to all Spice Mass shows, all major private shows, and Monday Night Mass packages. Look for the words Spice Mass winner on your gaming tickets, and access is granted. Guaranteed. Simply redeem your winning tickets at the NLA's office on Grenville, Grove Street, or the Coronage for free access to all the big Carnival events. Over 380 free access will be granted. The more you spend $12 on the daily games and Lotto, the more chances you have at winning free access to Carnival events. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. NLA, the only diamond sponsor for Spice Mass 2023.
Don't miss me no more. Don't miss me.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Usually on Monday mornings, I deal with my callers. But this morning, Monday morning, I had to deal with my good friend Jerry Batiste and the opening of their tent. And that's going to be at Uncle's Spot in Sobeys? No, Marquee. It's just after the, if you're coming from Grenville, it is just after the Marquee Craft Center basketball court area, just after that on the left-hand side of the road. So therefore, if you're coming from St. George's, it's just on your right-hand side of the road, just before the court and everything. We're going to take a WhatsApp call and call on the landline. Hang there, I'm coming to you. But let's take the WhatsApp one. Good morning.
Hey, Jay. Morning, brother. How is it, man?
I'm all right.
Yeah, still waiting on your call. But I know you're a busy man.
Thank you.
Listening to the the interview with Jerry this morning. That man still have, after 21 years, spitting that lyrics and singing like his studio. His voice is really under control. So big up, Papa. Big up. Yo, Dre, what's the vibes with the flies now? What's the vibes with the flies, bro?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't speak to something if I wasn't there. Behave yourself as a nice guy, yeah? Behave as a nice guy.
Listen, I have a little piece for you. You brought up Black Bobby. Now this tune is a tune that my brother, her father basically sent to me, yeah?
Mhm.
And I knew that tune was gonna be a big tune. Listening to her voice alone told me that she has it. She have it. I haven't seen her, I haven't met her, but I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
What in the prelims in Surtees that they had, Spice Mass. I did, but I'm not sure if it was anywhere else, but for St. Patrick's, the contestants did not get an a voice, like a voice check.
Okay.
Which to me something really bad, because if you're gonna remember, Spice Mass is a big thing. This thing is being promoted all over the world. I'm sure it's being streamed all over the world. And if you really want to have a rated show and performance, they should be giving everyone a voice check before that show is happening. Because what happened was he has a tune. He sent Black Bobby's tune and one of his, and to me is a real powerful power soaker. And he performed that at that show and was not able to finish that simply because of technical. He couldn't hear himself coming through the monitors on the stage. If you had already done a voice check, these levels would have been already perfected before that show. You understand? And for him to have to drop out of that preliminaries because of that, to me, is unfair to him. Because he has a powerful song, and I told him, send it to me so I could forward that to you so that you could big him up, because that tune is big. It's a big tune. You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, I will call you. I promise to call, and I will call. All right?
Yeah. Before I go, what you guys spoke about this morning with Jerry, as far as the calypso, I spoke to people like Terra, a few other young artists, Xylem, to get involved with the calypso. Even though you're doing groovy, you're doing soca, get into the other art form also, because I already know hip hop is dead. Yeah, that's something I'm into. But calypso is also dying, and before these young guys have to get involved. So I really need you to call me, because I have some ideas. I have a lot of links that we could use to develop something like that.
All right.
You understand? We need to, okay?
Yeah.
And I have some other business, but link.
Okay, then take care. One love. Caller on landline. Good morning. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's all right, Mr. Donald. Good morning.
Morning, Miss.
I just want to apologize for yesterday for the radio. I was not inside. I got a message on the phone.
Hold
I
on.
was not inside. I
Hold
was
on, hold on, hold
outside
on.
doing some work. I was
Okay.
outside. So I had the radio up. Because I know the room that you load on the radio, but I was outside when I make the call. Because I got a message on the phone that to tell Carmi to turn on the radio, but I was outside, so I apologize to KB Z-Way and to you and the rest of the listeners in Grenada.
Okay. All right.
Sorry about that.
So-
And I won't speak long again because I got the message. Have a nice day.
You too. Take care. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. Mm-hmm. Okay, so where are we now? Oh, we're 7 minutes before the 9 o'clock hour. At 9 o'clock this morning, we should be having, who is it? Wendy Newfren. Yeah, that's about 9:05 thereabouts. Very interesting conversation this morning. And I want to, I'm going to wrap up now. And you would have heard from Jerry, so I don't need to add anything to what Jerry would have said. And I will just add that the police, no one is perfect. No one is perfect. But it seems as if you're making an abundance of mistakes. And that in itself is not good. No one is perfect, but it seems that you're making an abundance of mistakes. And I'm speaking here to the police. It's not 5-2 as yet. We can take this call. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Andrew Donald. Your program this morning with Mr. Jerry was very appetizing. And hats off to him. I think he's on the right track. And I think we really need to see and hear more of the Calypso tents. In terms of some news that I heard is the death of this gentleman, this coach from Victoria, Fletcher. My sympathy goes out to him. I know the family very well. My sympathy goes out to him and his family. The gentleman in Telescope, I don't know him good, but I know the father, based on what I was told, and my sympathy goes out to him too. Just use this opportunity to say that to these people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Celestine Grant, how you doing? Here's hoping that you're having a wonderful morning. And what's your sister's name again? Is it Cicely? Yeah, I think it is Cicely. Good morning to you, Cicely Grant. And to all those of you who did not hit the like this morning, we got to 40, and I decided I'm not going to say anything because I believe that we're big enough. And we know how to get the numbers and where we need to get the numbers to. We're supposed to be getting to 50 but with a breeze, but it seems as if you get on, and like Jay Wonder, he get on and he ain't hit that like button yet, and that's not nice. Kathleen Ledlow, what's up with you? You need to. And just you get on, just click the like button, that's all. And I'm saying to you, by the end of this month, we should be in a situation where when we get on here this morning, bang, we should have 50 likes like almost immediately. So, let me tell you something. You have to listen to every single thing that everybody says to you. There's sometimes you get messages, and if you miss the message, then you're making a mistake to miss the message. All right? So don't miss the message when the message comes to you. Because when you miss the message, you will be making a mistake. Grenada, Carol Cool. Petite Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the world, wherever you are listening to Real FM, I take this opportunity this morning to thank you so very much. Johnny Charles, good morning to you. You're always there, brother. And my producer, good morning. More fire. Yeah, just fire that. Sheldon, as in Sheldon Scott. What's up, bro? Thanks. Madeline Batiste. I wonder if you're listening to me this morning, Madeline. But somebody might tell you. Linda Straker. Yeah. And all media practitioners in Grenada. Good morning to you. And when I say media practitioners, I include all the broadcasters, announcers, radio DJs, all the wannabes. I include you in this. And I say to you, try your best. I'm speaking to media practitioners here. Try your best to improve yourself. You can only do better for yourself when you improve yourself. Because you never know who's listening to you. And somebody may be listening to you and just like the sound of your voice. And that could be your big break. So when you get on air, make sure you engage the mind before you shift the mouth into gear. Because some of us, when we get on air, we say a whole heap of BS. We have to stop that. We have to make this thing something that's really good that we can, again, start to be proud of, as in the days of the Troy Garveys and the Harold Picety and the Jeffrey Eds and the Eugenie Masons and the Josephine Maguire and the Sherma Wells. Yeah, we have to. We've had great ones before us, who have gone before us. And we need to, the Lou Smiths, yeah. Hey, one love, take care, God bless.
Which direction?
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
Welcome to the latest news update as produced by Triple N. When we return, we'll have the details.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Hello and welcome back locally. As part of the ongoing salary negotiation process, Republic Bank Grenada Limited has offered the bank and the General Workers Union, by letter dated 14th July 2023, a revised without prejudice settlement offer of 9.25% for the period 1st January 2020 to 31st December 2023. This offer, when compounded with the bank's pay for performance merit arrangements, takes the payout to members of the bargaining unit on average to 16.23%, well over the 12.25% that the minister had tabled. In the region, local health officials say there's no need for panic in Barbados after 2 cases of monkeypox were found in the neighborhood